Antony was handed a rare Manchester United start in their FA Cup quarter-final tie with Tottenham. Related articles trending. Related articles. Ruben Amorim's bold move to include Antony in his starting line-up for Manchester United was a clear show of faith, but the outcome was predictably underwhelming. The no-nonsense approach of Amorim is commendable, as he has swiftly asserted his authority while giving his entire squad an opportunity to start afresh. However, choosing Antony to start just days after Ahmad's remarkable performance in the Manchester derby seemed like an overreach, especially considering the 5 changes that clearly disrupted United's momentum. This wasn't Antony's poorest showing in a United shirt. There have been many, to be honest, but it quickly became evident that he struggles with the physical demands of English football and often fails to deliver on the basics. At a time when Amorim is emphasizing the need to uphold standards, it's difficult to justify such glaring mediocrity. Just 2 minutes into the match, Tottenham's towering wing-back Jed Spence made a powerful run up the left flank, pursued half-heartedly by Antony. His feeble sliding tackle and attempt to regain possession were so lackluster, it was almost pitiful. He was nowhere near the ball and was left sprawled on the pitch as if sunbathing while Spence casually strolled past him. But this was just the beginning of Antony's woes. Moments later, he was easily dispossessed deep in Spurs half by Yves Bissouma, causing manager Amorim to hang his head in frustration and turn away from the pitch. The Portuguese boss tried to guide his winger through the game, shouting numerous instructions. While Antony's touches were occasionally delicate, his lack of strength was glaringly obvious in a high-octane match played at full throttle. Antony was physically outmatched by Rodriguez during a corner play, much to the delight of Spurs fans who took the opportunity to ridicule the former Ajax winger. He seemed to be merely a spectator in the first half, watching numerous promising crosses go behind for Tottenham goal kicks while Amorim paced his technical area. When Tottenham led 3-0 thanks to Dominic Solink's second goal of the night, it was no shock to see Antony among the 3 players substituted. He even began walking towards the touchline as the board was being readied, anticipating his substitution. Antony wasn't the only United player who failed to impress. There were several other shaky performances. However, considering his £85 million price tag and lack of playing time, more is expected from him. Being chosen to start such an important match was essentially a golden opportunity for Antony, but his performances so far have not justified this chance, and he showed little ambition to make an impact and potentially turn things around. Joshua Zirkzee and Ahmad, both substitutes, managed to score within minutes of coming on, bringing Manchester United back into the game from a seemingly hopeless position. Antony, who joined from Ajax in September 2022, had an impressive start with goals in 3 consecutive Premier League matches against Arsenal, Manchester City and Everton, including a debut goal against Arsenal. However, his performance has been overshadowed by Ahmad's exceptional work rate, desire and technical skills, which have become invaluable assets for United under Amorim. The challenge for United is finding a buyer for the 24-year-old Antony given his current form, as any transfer would be seen as risky. Even Johnny Evans has matched his goal tally this season, further highlighting Antony's underperformance.